you'll be able to educate people more from your heart when you really see what happens to the animals. Because veganism is a justice movement. It's not a diet, right? You know that, right?
Wait, I have a question.
Sure.
Is McDonald's vegan?
What do you think?
I don't know. I have the big arch.
It's not vegan, and you know that. McDonald's is not vegan.
Corolla Altis ใหม่มั่นใจครบสูตร
บวก2ทางเลือกใหม่ HEV Smart และ 1.8G
ลบทุกความเสี่ยงมั่นใจช่างโตโยต้า
The only time I suggest going to McDonald's is if they start to have a vegan menu. Then you should buy that product to encourage them to put more on the shelves. It's essential that all of us speak out. Let's look over here now over on my YouTube channel. Thanks guys for being here. We have several hundred of you guys. What does this say? Give me a thumbs up if you see my question. Read my question. Okay, hi little birdie. I just happened to see it because it's a little bit slower now here in the chat. Riding horses is not vegan. Using animals is not vegan. It says here, stop using animals. If you're riding a horse, it's like using the horse as if the horse is some sort of motorcycle or bicycle, which it is not. It's important that you become vegan and that you do it as quickly as possible. That means not eating animals or using them. Let's go, people. Who's next? We got somebody named Keith.
Hi, Katie.
Hi. One sec.
To discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me.
One more time. Take a deep breath.
Every day's a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day's a new day to learn and to be vegan with me.
Thanks for listening. Hi, Keith. Where are you in the world?
I'm also in New York.
Cool. You want to know something regarding the name Keith? I'm usually,
What?
I was born in Canada. I was born in Montreal. And we used to go to Cape Cod every summer camping. And my very first boyfriend's name was Keith White. Well, at least I thought he was my
That's
boyfriend.
cool.
Maybe he didn't think I was his girlfriend, but I had a crush on him. And then he actually invited me. I went over to his house. He lived in New Jersey. So we met them every summer, you know. I thought he was so cool. Yeah, I lost track of him.
Oh,
I don't know
that's
whatever
amazing.
happened to him. So anytime somebody named Keith comes on, I'm always like, I wonder if Keith White is ever going to contact me. I know he's happily married. He's happily married and all that, you know, but it was funny. Long time ago.
Old flings.
Yeah, I was only 14. 14, 15, 16, that kind of time. You ready to read a card, Keith?
Yeah, happy to.
Okay, so we're learning today why we should not drink cow's milk. And so far we've read 4 different cards, and now we are on card number 5. I'm going to flip the screen over and so that you can see it better, because today the cards are a little bit smaller writing. The font is smaller. There we go. Boop.
All right, don't drink cow's milk. Cheese is often treated as harmless comfort food, but you know it's actually concentrated cow's milk, which means concentrated suffering. Every slice of cheese represents forced impregnation and stolen babies who are murdered. The dairy industry relies on people forgetting this connection. No matter how it's packaged or flavored, cheese is nothing more than the product of a grieving mother whose baby was stolen so her milk could be turned into something humans melt on pizza or sprinkle on pasta. There's nothing comforting about cruelty. We can do better than this. We can choose a life of empathy.
Yeah, thank you for reading that. What do you think about what you just read?
It's it's a good image. I mean, to convert people to veganism. Compelling argument, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah, we don't have to eat animals. We don't have to steal their milk. So, what stage are you at?
Oh, I'm just getting started with this
You start,
philosophy, I suppose you could call it.
yeah, you're just starting to learn about it. So, do you believe me if I say you can be 100% healthy as a vegan?
I do. I've heard much about that.
That's great. So, at least we've got that out of the way. And so you know about what happens to the cows. What do you think about making a promise never to drink cow's milk again? Do you think you could do that?
Yeah, I don't think I really drink it anyways.
Well, it's a little bit more complicated than that, Keith, because it's also in different kinds of cookies. Sometimes they put even a little bit of cow's milk, powdered milk, into chips. For example, my favorite kind of chips are salt and vinegar. And sometimes you just look at the bag and it says milk powder. Like, it's so stupid. It's literally just chips and oil and salt, but then they have to put some milk powder. It just, I don't know, it's everywhere. The milk in the meat industries have wiggled into everywhere. You can perfectly well eat delicious chips without it, but so it requires you reading labels more. I think you can do that.
Yeah.
Just
I
have
mean,
soy
not
milk.
too much of a doozy.
All right, so look, here is a card, okay? Says here, my vegan promise, no more dairy. Let me just show it to my YouTube because I have a YouTube going here as well. Guys, if you want to make this promise with Keith to stop drinking cow's milk, to stop consuming milk that was stolen, that belonged to a baby cow, come to the right place. All right, but here's how it works. You put your hand on your heart if you mean it, Keith. If you're not sure, I'm not going to coerce you into making a promise to yourself that you're not going to keep. But if you know that you can be a good man, and you know you're just as tough and perseverant as I am, you can do hard things, you can put your hand on your heart for real. Now, I can't see you, right, Kate? So you're going to decide for yourself, but you're going to read this out loud to everybody else. This is
Left
your
hand or right?
I don't know. I'd put my right hand because your heart's kind of more on your left side. Can you do it?
Yes.
All right. Here you go, Keith.
Got a steady pulse.
Please read the whole thing, including the title.
My vegan promise, no more dairy. I, Keith, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, murder, and... Ooh, I lost my place. Hang on. Torture, enslavement, and murder. I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will only choose vegan options from now on.
Very good. Excellent. What could you drink instead?
Ooh, some nice soy milk.
Yeah. So do moms have a right to stay with their babies?
Yeah, for sure. Love that.
Yeah.
Actually,
do
I
the
hope you don't mind,
go ahead.
but I came up here to ask you a few questions too.
All right.
Just about the general industry.
Sure. What's up?
So what do you think about the rise of CAFOs, like concentrated animal feeding operations, and how that's been linked to disease?
Well, Keith, I think you can answer that yourself. It says here, stop using animals, right? So are these being objectified, these animals?
I mean, I suppose that's in the eye of the beholder, but I just want to hear, like, from a seasoned 10-year vegan, I mean, how these operations are bad.
Well, Keith, veganism is a stance against the exploitation, utilization of animals. These animals have been taken from their families and they're being put into the cycle of violence that is the dairy industry that you just read about, or even the meat industry. And it's wrong to kidnap them. It's wrong to use them. So you should not be doing anything to do with these industries. You should not be eating animals, exploiting them, or wearing them. So obviously I'm against any of these industries. I want to thank you very much for reading the vegan promise that you did. And I hope you stick to it. If you have any further questions, Keith, you can type it into ChatGPT in this manner, right? From a vegan perspective, and then write your question. Thanks for being here. Thank you all. Can I have a super chat over here? Thanks for the super chat. Let me just read this. I just caught this out of the corner of my eye. And somebody named W Wild gave a €2 donation. No, it's gone. Guys, it escaped. Hold on, I gotta scroll backwards. Oh, here, I found it. Hello, how can I join the conversation with you? Okay, hi, W Wild. So I have two cameras going. I have this one here, which is YouTube, and I have this one here, which is TikTok. And on YouTube, you write your question in like you just did now. If you want to write anything else, a specific thing, I can spend quite a bit of time talking. Spend quite a bit of time. Put a decoration on the screen, like a decoration on the screen, like
You live here. I love you, live here. I gave you a home.